You're watching Arise, the world's standout news channel. Arise News, awards, and beyond.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have stepping into the Chief DSP Banquet Hall, His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Diri'S, Governor of Bayelsa State, and of course we also have on the entourage the Speaker of the House of Representatives. You're welcome, sirs. The Honorable Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Oil, you're welcome.
And of course, we also have the Rivers State delegation, Right Honorable Victor Gojumbo, the Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly, representing the governor. Also, the entourage is the Right Honorable Lehi Ogrenye, Edison Esquire, PhD, Jesus Harris, Chief of Staff Government House of Market, Dr. George Oweke, MNI, Head of Civil Service, Dr. Bruce David, Executive Chairman, Rivers State Universal Basic Education Board, Mr. Christopher Green, Honorable Commissioner for Sports.
Shall we please rise for the national anthem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria?
Your Excellencies, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I, on behalf of the Government of Prosperity, welcome all of us to this special anniversary dinner. It's part of the activities marking the 5th anniversary of the Assured Prosperity Government. Bayelsa, in the recent past, has been very peaceful. That peacefulness has permeated every sector of Bayelsa. In the course of this evening, you will see the hospitality of the Ijoman, our cultural troupe, will display. But most importantly, the torchbearer of the prosperity government will seamlessly glide through to tell us what he has done all over this period and what he wants to do to finish strongly. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is Bayelsa, the heartbeat of the Niger Delta. Once again, welcome to Bayelsa.
Thank you very much, Professor Nimbofa Ayawe, Secretary to State Government. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we pride ourselves as people of rich culture, and tonight it gives me great pleasure to invite this state treasure that we treasure so much. They are current winners and holders of the championship of the National Festival for Arts and Culture. In the past 12 years, they've won that for over 7 times, back to back to back. With a warm round of applause, receive the Bayelsa State Council for Arts and Culture.
As the Diri'S administration marks its 5-year anniversary, we celebrate these giant strides. All we have to say is thank you as we look forward to a brighter tomorrow.
governor Mary Pamina Layamimo. Governor Mary Pamina Layamima. Silimataru come Governor Mary Pamina Layamia. Telakidani come Governor Mary Pamina Layamimo.
Crowd thrillers, any day, anytime, always a delight to watch. Give them the opportunity, they will give you their best. Distinguished Senator Heineke Lubobri, round of applause for him, please. Round of applause for him.
Your Excellency, I'm very glad to be here with you today as you celebrate your 5th year as Governor of Bayelsa State. As a Bayelsan, I know how the state was 5 years ago and how you've tried within the limited resources to develop the state the way that you've done. An example is the road to my town, Nekeremo. Before this government, I couldn't drive to my hometown. I had to go through Delta State to go to my hometown, Nekeremo local government area. But today I can drive to Ekeremo. Sometimes I leave Yananga by 2 a.m. To go to Ekeremo. And so I can also bear witness to what you've done as governor of Bayelsa. I'm not the one to give account of what you've done, but I feel that it is expedient for me to mention the one that affects me directly, and that is why I mentioned the road to Ekeremo. And I also been told that you've flagged up the road to Enduro, and I know that you are going to take the road to Agay before you leave office, so that we can have the Agay seaport that has been in the drawing board, for decades. Today is an interesting day because for one to be governor, it takes the grace of God to be governor. When you were running for governorship, I was also running under, APC. And all of us were in the Supreme Court together, but as God will have it, they said my case was filed out of time. And then, the next day I was at 2 when I was called that you have been declared governor. That is why you are called miracle governor. You are indeed a miracle governor. It is important for me to state here that there is always a time for everything. A time for election and a time for governance. And once you are elected, irrespective of your party, you are governor for all. And that is why even people like us who are from APC are here with you to celebrate. It is not about party. It is about whether the governor is delivering programs that are beneficial to everybody. I also do know that if you had done something less, I would have been disappointed. You know that one of the closest persons to you is myself, and so myself, yourself, Oboro, few of us were, were together, at some point in time. And so I know what you can do. I know your capacity. And so if you had done something less than what you've done, I would have been disappointed. But what we would do from federal government, is to see how we can support you, how we can complement the efforts that you are making to develop, our own state.
Thank you very much. Honorable Minister for State, Petroleum Resources, Oil. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to now invite to also make remarks the Speaker of the Green Chambers, the House of Representatives, the Right Honorable Dr. Tajuddin Abbas. Please a round of applause for him. And of course, he's dressed as an Izon man, and knowing His Excellency, he will live with an Izon name today.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Bayelsa State, my dear friend, my confidant, my colleague, the Governor of Governors, the Governor of Hospitality, the Governor of Success, and the Governor of Development. Your two beautiful wives, the two First Ladies, our dear mommy, the former First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State, Deputy Governors from sister states in the South-South, members of the National Assembly, both current and former, the Speaker of the Bayelsa State House of Assembly, with your members here present, members of the State Executive Council of Bayelsa State, traditional rulers, members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all of us. It is indeed a distinct privilege to join you tonight as we mark the first year of Governor Diri'S second term, an occasion that encapsulates 5 years of focused, effective leadership in Bayelsa State. This evening offers us an opportunity to reflect on the critical role of state leadership in advancing national development and to celebrate the tangible progress that such leadership can yield. On a personal note, I'm honored to speak about a friendship that has endured for many years, a friendship forged during our time in the House of Representatives. Despite our different political affiliations, Governor Diri'S and I have maintained a close and respectful bond built on mutual trust and a shared commitment to the development and prosperity of Nigeria. This enduring relationship reminds us that civility and collaboration are possible in politics when the welfare of our people remains the highest priority. Bayelsa State's achievement under Governor Diri'S stewardship serve as a clear evidence of the importance of robust state governance in our federal system. The completion of the Nembe Unity Bridge has markedly improved connectivity and economic interaction among communities, while the ongoing construction of 3 senatorial roads is transforming previously isolated riverine areas into vibrant hubs of commerce and social integration. These projects are strategic investments that not only benefit Bayelsa, but also contribute to the broader national agenda of unity and progress. Governor Diri'S forward-looking economic initiatives further underscore the vital role of state-level leadership. The launch of the Azikel Modular Refinery, a pioneering project in Bayelsa, is enhancing industrial capacity, generating employment opportunities, and supporting Nigeria's push for energy self-sufficiency. Such initiatives exemplify how focused state actions can complement national efforts to diversify our economy and reduce dependency on imported energy. Moreover, the work being done by Governor Diri'S fits seamlessly into the transformative agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the President's bold vision for economic diversification, infrastructural development, and job creation is reflected in Bayelsa's modernized transport networks and pioneering industrial ventures. Governor Diri'S emphasis on youth empowerment and environmental sustainability reinforces our collective pursuit of a modern, resilient nation. I had the honor of commissioning newly built residential quarters for the members of the State House of Assembly. This project, built by Governor Diri'S administration, stands as a shining example of his dedication to providing befitting housing for lawmakers. Despite these challenges posed by the region's harsh terrain, his team persevered to deliver a facility that meets high standards and reflects the commitment to progress that defines his leadership. This is one of the many projects being commissioned by the governor, each designed to uplift our state and improve the equality of life for its citizens. In addition, the governor's commitment to education and youth empowerment is of paramount importance. By securing accreditation for 71 courses at the Niger Delta University and establishing technical colleges across every local government area, his administration is investing in the future of our nation. With over 60% of Nigerians under the age of 25, these initiatives are essential for unlocking the potential of our youth, reducing unemployment, and ensuring that our young people are well equipped to contribute to a dynamic and evolving economy. Environmental sustainability is another area in which Governor Diri has demonstrated resolute leadership. Acknowledging the challenges posed by decades of oil exploration, he has implemented measures to reduce pollution and promote sustainable practices, safeguarding both the environment and the livelihoods of Bayelsa's citizens. His efforts not only enhance local well-being, but also align with Nigeria's broader commitment to responsible development. What distinguishes Governor Diri is not only his impressive policy record, but also his character. In an era where political differences often create divides, he remains approachable and firmly committed to the people of Bayelsa State. His ability to rise above partisan lines and focus on the collective good exemplifies how politics can be civil and productive when our shared objective is the prosperity of Nigeria and the well-being of all our citizens. This spirit of collaboration extends to our work in the House of Representatives. I want to reaffirm our commitment to supporting Governor Diri's initiatives. We stand ready to assist in fast-tracking legislative measures that promote infrastructure development, economic growth, education, and environmental stewardship. Through continued dialogue, partnership, and a shared dedication to transparency and accountability, we can harness our collective strength to drive progress not only in Bayelsa, but across our nation. In conclusion, Your Excellency, I extend my heartfelt congratulations on reaching this significant juncture. Your leadership, characterized by humility, vision, and unwavering commitment to public service, serves as an inspiration to all who strive for a better Nigeria. May the legacy you are building in Bayelsa continue to inspire and unite us in the pursuit of a brighter future for every Nigerian. Thank you, and may our united efforts lead to a more prosperous, peaceful, and progressive Nigeria. God bless Bayelsa State. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Shall we please once again give him a round of applause? Next to talk to us is our Mama, the one known as Mama Peace. Let's please welcome upstage for our goodwill message, Her Excellency Dame Dr. Mrs. Patience Ibifaka Jonathan, wife of the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Shall we please sit down together for her as she makes her way up stage to make a goodwill message on this auspicious occasion of the 5th anniversary of the prosperity leadership of Senator Diri'S.
We are wearing two cap. Governor Grace Ebo for inviting us today, especially inviting us to coincide with the Lovers' Day, which is Valentine. Since yesterday, we have been celebrating you, your achievements, your wonderful work. And my husband could have been here especially to talk about you. But it's quite unfortunate he's in Ethiopia for agriculture program. One thing I want to specifically say about him, that if I don't say it, I will not be happy, is from the beginning, the time civilians government take over Bayelsa, it was Edobi that handed over to Alamesia. I have been coming to Bayelsa State, and I have been here with Bayelsa people. To me, there is none like Diri'S. Because Diri'S is a uniting factor. Uniting factor. You're a wonderful man. Irrespective of who you are, irrespective of what you do, Diri'S will call you close. When you look at us, all of us here today, Obi handed over to Alamesia, and Obi is here. Even Olubalade was before Obi, but Olubalade is here. And Obi handed over to we. Obi is here also. Alamesia is also here. And Jonathan, that Alamesia handed over to, is also here. If you also look at it, Jonathan handed over to Silva. Silva people are here. And now, Silva also handed over to Saraki Dixon. Even though Dixon himself is not here, but he was also represented, and the people are here. The people are here. So who is left? Nobody. So you can see that no matter what we do, Diri'S is managing us, and he's leading us well. You can testify that he's a good leader, and he leads well. I can testify that. Diri'S, I want you to know, it's God that brought you here, not man. If it's man, you won't be here. But God has ordained that you will be here. That's why you are our governor. Some people don't know. The first time you came to me, I know what I told you. But you told me, Mama, you are lying, I will be governor. I said, And behold, God made it possible. You are governor. So don't forget God. Worship your God. Your God is alive. We are talking of the road you have been doing. It's uncountable. If we start to talk of road, we will not go here today. You went and commissioned Otweke Road, which is my own road. You do Southern Ejo Road. That we thought that is impossible. But you made impossibility to become possible. You turn, just like Henikin has said, you turn to Ekeremo Road. You turn to Brass Road. What are we going to count now? What are we going to leave? Is it the school? Is it the scholarship? What are we going to say? All what I want to say here now is that governance is continuity. There is no need for us to fight one another. When once a governor emerges, the governor is your leader, whether you like it or not. You pray for him to succeed. You pray for him to develop you people. He's our leader. He's our mentor in Bayelsa State. So we must queue behind him and pray for him to develop Bayelsa State and follow him to develop Bayelsa State. Doye Diri, you are a leader. You are a great leader. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. May God bless you.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Mama Peace. One thing I can say for sure is the fact that Her Excellency Dame Patience Ibifaka is blessed with uncommon insight. The only Valentine governor, the miracle governor, Diolotu Pepe, the Pepe Nengi. Please, a round of applause for him.
Izo kimi famon kimi mi. Hello. Please, Your Excellency, Mr. Speaker, allow me to rest on the protocol ably established by our mother, the former First Lady of our country. Having said that, I like to use this time to first of all appreciate God Almighty, who has made it possible, granted each and every one of us journey mercies down to Bayelsa today. And so we say, may God take all the glory for the journey mercies, for those of you, those of us who have come from far and near. Let me also appreciate our leaders who we invited and honored our invitation. Particularly my former colleague, my friend, the Speaker of the Nigerian House of Representatives, that we served together in the 8th Assembly. And when I invited him to come for the commissioning of the legislators' quarters and tonight's dinner, he didn't hesitate. He immediately accepted and is here with us. Mr. Speaker, thank you so much. And all of my colleagues, serving and non-serving, you are here in your numbers. And all of our leaders, governors of Delta, who has sent his deputy to be here since yesterday up until today. The governor of Rivers, who has asked his speaker to be here. I appreciate all of you. The minister who has always been in some political journeys with us. And all of you, my dear brothers and sisters, friends of this state, I appreciate you all. Onwa, Umbana. I don't think there is much for me to say here, because those who gave goodwill messages have said it all, and there is nothing left for me to say. It is more important that we live together as one.
that we love one another. It is not by mistake that in Nigeria, the only state that celebrates our own anniversary on a Valentine Day is Bayelsa State. It's not by mistake. It's not by accident. God has so designed it for us to love one another. And I like to join our mother, the former First Lady, to appeal to all of us that we need to downplay our political differences and play up those things that build us together, that make us as Ijaw people, as a people who are always craving for the development of our territory. We were in Old River State, and we all know how Bayelsa looked like whilst we were in Old River State. Even in Old River State, we held the sway. The first military administrator, military governor of Old River State was who? King Alfred Papa Pre Detespif. Where is he from? The first civilian governor of Old River State was who? Chief Melford Okilo. Where is he from? So we are a blessed people. We can go on and on. Now in the whole of the South, the first person to be president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, where is he from? My dear people of Bayelsa, we need to love one another. We don't need to pull ourselves down. God will always bring a leader. If the leader decides to dance naked, we will all see. We are in this state. If the leader dances with the right steps, the state will be built. We shouldn't be part of the narrative that our terrain is too difficult for development. No, 1,000 times no. And that is why we have broken that jinx that the road must get to brass. And I'd like to appreciate all my Nembe brothers. The very day we launched that road, all the kings of Nembe, from Nembe to brass, they were all there. All the leaders were all there because of the importance that they attached to that road. Today we are talking about an LNG, a liquefied natural gas company in brass. Should we continue to allow transportation to brass by boats, where our pregnant women will even lose their pregnancy by crossing into brass, where our traders and fishermen are constantly harassed and attacked by sea pirates? And so these are projects that are dear to the heart of the people of Bayelsa State. The same thing goes for the Central Senatorial Road that is leading to Oporoma. And as a policy of this government, we decided that all our local government headquarters must be reachable by road, access by road. And as confirmed by the Honorable Minister, Ekeremo, which was one of the 3 that were remaining to be accessed by road, Ekeremo local government, at least the headquarters, we can now access by road. Even if you are sleeping, you can drive to Ekeremo. By 2 a.m., you can drive to Ekeremo. And in this first year of our second tenure, we are doing the groundbreaking to take the road further from Ekeremo to Agé. I keep telling us that our riches are in the Atlantic Ocean. Beyond oil and gas, Bayelsa State is richly endowed in our marine domain. And so we have Oporoma which is the headquarters for the past 60 years. Oporoma has been there as a local government headquarters, no access. Southern Ijaw has produced oil and gas, no road. That jinx will be broken by the end of this year. And so we have to take our destiny into our hands as a people. We don't expect others to come and do anything if we ourselves are doing nothing about our situation. Our leader, one of our military administrators, is here with his wife, Navy Captain Olubolade and his wife. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming. Bayelsa State is a state that is endowed with sports, talents, skills, abound all the corners of the state. Now, the first person to build something that today we call a stadium was Navy Captain Caleb Olubolade. And everything we do today is there. It has been renamed as Samson CICI Stadium. But you see, as we keep going, you discover that that stadium becomes inadequate. The last National Sports Festival, Bayelsa State came third in the whole of this country. We have been attending sports festivals, but we can never host because that stadium is inadequate for this state to host a national sports festival. Not to talk of any CAF or FIFA competition. The only time our teams qualified, we had to beg and beg CAF to allow them to play here. Otherwise, we would have been moved to Akwa Ibom in Uyo. And so, as part of our second tenure projects, we are building a world-class FIFA-approved 25,000-seater capacity stadium. Clearing is on. The groundbreaking will be done by the former president, our own son, Goodluck Jonathan, on Monday. And for that reason, the president of the Nigerian Football Federation is here. Mr. President, please, let them see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Our civil servants annually will come for their celebration and say, Governor, our offices are inadequate. We need a better office. Annually, from when I assumed office until last year, and we decided we can no longer rent. We have been renting. Those of you who have been secretaries to government, you know. We pay so much of rent to private people because of inadequate offices. And I said, okay, let us also bite this. And so we decided that we are building a 9-story new brand secretariat. And that is going to be done by no other person but our own son, megastar Hakot Adoke. So our billions have been going out. At least that one will come back to us. And we have also decided in this second tenure that, as I said yesterday in the church Thanksgiving, we have had the issue of power. Power, power, power. We all remember that there was a time Bayelsa was totally cut off. And one of the days, a professor in the Niger Delta University that was my friend called and said, Your Excellency, I know you are doing something, but I'm tired. The old food I put inside the fridge has gone bad. And I don't even have money to go and buy food again. So 2 things. Your Excellency, you are my friend. Whether you are governor or not, you have to give me money. Or I will leave this university and leave Bayelsa State. It sounded a little bit dramatic and funny, but she delivered a message to me. And unknown to her, we have actually been working on that light energy issue. And the man that we were working with, at a point, God called him home. At the point that we were to sign an MOU. And God provided another source. And that source became very efficacious. And as we speak, we have signed agreements with them. And we have even paid monies. We're expecting a 60 megawatts gas turbine engine that will be shipped to Bayelsa State in the next 2 months. And that means that Bayelsa State is going to have an independent power supply. And that we will have power for 24/7. And these and some others are the kind of legacy projects that your government is working on. And the power situation is not limited to Yenagoa. The power, 60 megawatts, will serve the whole of Bayelsa State. It will serve Ogbea, Nembe, it will serve Yenagoa, Southern Niger, Kulukmu, Pokuma, Sagbama, Ekeremo. And so, my dear people of Bayelsa State, all of these is not possible if you were not supportive and collaborative. And because of your support, because of the peace that we all have agreed to have in Bayelsa, we all know our history, that there came a time that in this state, you cannot move from one place to the other. And in fact, that's why I love former military administrator. When the militancy was very tough, he was here. Some say go and catch the military administrator. How do you catch a military man? And the man says, look, I am part of you. I feel the pains you feel. That was one of the days he told me that somebody from his own ethnic group came in for contract and he told him, leave this state and go back. I am here to serve the people of Bayelsa State. Whether you are from my father, whether you are from my mother, I am military administrator of Bayelsa, not military administrator of Ekiti. And he has taken this state as his own. We are all aware that, was it this year or last year? Last year, his 70 years birthday was hosted here in Bayelsa State. So, my dear leaders, there is nothing I will say here that is new to us. We need to downplay the divisive politics that we do. Today, there is rarely a difference between APC and PDP. Today, for the first time in the cabinet of the Bayelsa State Executive Council, you have APC members in the Bayelsa State Executive Council. And that is the only way we can grow. At any point in time, God has made one leader. Like our mother said, let us walk with that leader. Let's have God-fearing leaders. Let's have leaders that will not sacrifice blood. Like our own leader said, that his office is not worth the blood of any one Nigerian. And let our offices never be to sacrifice the blood of one youth from Bayelsa State. The era of killing in Bayelsa State is over. Let us look unto God, who gives power. Power comes from him alone. And as she said, without God, I will not be standing here today as governor to address you. So I want to thank you. Yes, God did it, but human beings also made it possible. And that's why On the days like this, I will not forget to appreciate the former Governor Henry Seriake Dixon. On days like this, I will not forget to appreciate the former President, President Goodluck Jonathan. Particularly in my second journey with my deputy, President Jonathan, having seen our first tenure performance, keyed in fully and stood behind us, in and out, within the state and outside the state. And virtually most of our leaders from Bayelsa State stood behind us. There were some of them who were even in the other party because they wanted us to continue. Some of them even traveled out of this country. How do you explain that? Our leader is here, the one we call Total Chairman, Prince Uche Secondus. We appreciate you, sir. And all of you, those I can remember, those I can't remember, most of you are here. Is it the former Deputy Governor, Barogu, who came to me and said, Governor, I am ready to work with you in this your second term. I am not going anywhere. I am in Bayelsa. We will work with you. Or is it the man who is now a king in brass? The very first time they brought him to me, everybody told me, be careful, oh, this one, now number one for the other side, oh. They have sent him to you to collect information. And so we said, okay, no problem. If it is information, he will get. But put our ring around him also. And so we put our security ring around him. And what we got was an organic man who was desiring for the growth and the development of Bayelsa State. And so let's not be condemning ourselves. Let's not be thinking that because you are in another party, the other person on the other side is evil. No. No. The more we come together, the better for us in this state. The more we work together, people outside will also respect us. We can do all the legworks in the political season. The moment that is over, let us bind and bond together. That way, Bayelsa State will be a better place. Bayelsa State, as a job people, will continue to love one another. We will continue to be hospitable. We will continue to entertain ourselves. And also embrace others as our brothers. Mr. Speaker seated here, if they see him only like this, nobody will believe that he's from Zaria. Mr. Speaker, today I give you the citizenship of Bayelsa State. So, in addition to Tajuddin Abbas, your name will also be Ebimobowi. So, Ebimobowi Tajuddin Abbas. We will write to you officially that you are now a citizen of Bayelsa State. So at all times, remember that you are an ambassador of this state, which you have exhibited long before now. From when you were enthroned as Speaker, we have been in touch, even though we lost touch after I left the House of Reps. And we tried to come back again, and here we are. It is only God that knows tomorrow. So for us here, we believe that you have done so well for the National Assembly members from the House of Reps. And they have told me all that you have done. And we know you still do more for them. So thank you so much for taking our state as your own state. So Kaduna and Bayelsa will continue to bond. And you see, the Kaduna-Bayelsa bonding is so high. It is from the same Kaduna state that in every state you have only 3 senators. But in Bayelsa, we have 4 senators. And our 4th senator is from Kaduna State. We want to thank you. We are so elated. This night is not for too much of speaking. It is a night that we have to eat, dance, and enjoy the 5 years that God has made possible for us to touch the lives of our people and raise the standard of living. A state that was known for one single road. A lot of people come in and they say, oh, this state is only one road from Imbiama to Yenagoa. Today, the story has changed. So many dual carriageways all over the place, and we are still counting. So we need to change the narrative of Bayelsa people. We need to change. We can't do it all. The minister was asking me to finish all the roads. Minister, I'm not going to finish them all. Any other governor that is coming must have some work to do too. He must have some thinking to do, so that he too will have sleepless nights like I do sometimes. So I want to thank you and appreciate you all. God bless you all. God bless the state of Bayelsa. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Everything you put your hand, you never open door. You said you will be a boss. Amen. Amen. Everything you put your hand, you never open doors. You said you will be a boss. Amen. Amen. Every hustler getting paid. When the hustle go come, they pay. Your own you no go take. Amen, amen. If you dey find what to be your own, God self go do it own, and flesh go cover bone. Amen, amen. If you believe it, say amen. If you believe it, say amen. If you believe it, say amen. Oh, amen, amen. Everything you put your hand, them go open doors. You self, you go be a boss. Amen, amen. Everything you put your hand, them go open doors. You self go be a boss. Amen, amen. Sister, where one marry sis, and see when they find begin. One day you go want me. Amen, amen. We don't lose the job. Landlords come, they do like God. One day you go be landlord. Amen, amen. Good news go locate you. Watch and see it not go take. If you believe it, say amen. Oh, amen, amen. Everything you put your hand, you don't go open doors. You self, you will be a boss. Amen, amen. Everything you put your hand, you don't go open doors. You self, you will be a boss. Amen, amen.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we're spelling prosperity. Give me P, R, O, S, P, E, R, I, T, Y. Prosperity. Congratulations, Your Excellencies. And while you're still standing, please, and the cameramen are taking pictures, we'll take the national anthem.
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians home and proud to serve our sovereign fatherland.
Thank you very much, Your Excellencies.
You're watching Arise, the world's standout news channel. Arise News, awards, and beyond.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's truly a great honor to accept this award. I would like to congratulate Unduka, the team at this day, and Arise for attaining this very important milestone of 30 years. I know that you are going to grow from strength to strength, and we'll come back another day to celebrate another anniversary of yours. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.